Yes, sir.
We're back. Jumping right
Back
into
again. Yeah, right into it.
it. Well, what's new with you, man?
Dude, this week, let's see, what have I done this week? I just got like some new early sneakers in, but nothing like really cool,
What have
in
you
my
gotten?
opinion. I got the Olive Fives, which are actually really cool. I think they're super sick. I just wouldn't wear them personally.
Yep.
Uh, and then these like Year of the Dragon like kids pairs,
Ooh,
which is like
put those
kind
up
of
to the
cool.
camera a little bit more. Those are cool.
Yeah. All gold with the little dragon scale swoosh.
Are they coming out in full size runs, or is it just that?
Like this one I don't know because it's like a 5.5 youth. So I'm assuming this is just the youth version of the other one. So I'm like,
Yep.
it's fine, but I'm not gonna do like a video on them because I'm like, it's a youth shoe. So
Yep.
photos go live tomorrow, but outside of that,
There you
dude,
go.
I've had like a really interesting week. I have these like little kicks where I'll get really into something and hyper focus on them.
Oh yeah.
And the past like week, it's really been focusing on like product development and like brand development stuff and like
Yep.
design. So I've been like deep in the rabbit hole of like graphic design, product design,
After our last
outsourcing.
conversation.
Yeah, exactly. We
I
talked
got
about
you.
it a little bit off the pod, but
Yep.
yeah, I've been just hyper obsessed over that for the past week, which
We'll
has
talk more
been
about it
fun.
after.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what comes later down the line in 2024, but what about you? How was Chicago?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. Um,
What all did you guys do down there?
just took a little vacay. It was nice to unplug for the weekend.
Seriously.
It's good. It's fun to. I've been really liking taking photos recently. Um,
Yeah.
you got to get a Fuji X100V, dude. You would love it. I mean,
Every time I see your stories with it, I'm like, "Oh, I
not
want
even the
one so
stories.
bad."
Did you see the Pokemon Clark's photos I did?
I think I saw them.
So I'm taking every photo with the X100V right now, including
Oh,
like
really?
shoe photos. Yeah, those are done with it with super minimal editing on those. It's something about the Fuji. It just makes photos look so smooth and so sharp at the same time. It's hard to explain, but um, yeah, I'm loving it right now. So it was fun to go to Chicago and just take some photos, hang out with the wife and her family, and eat some good food. And it was kind of rainy, not great weather, but no, it was good. It was fun.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah,
How far of a drive is it again?
it
Refresh
was
me.
about 6 hours.
So how is the car for the road trip?
It was great. Ran great.
Solid?
Should. It's a new car. Yeah. How many miles you got on your
Hey.
car now? I'm curious.
Dude, we already have like probably 4,500, I think.
We just hit 5,500, which road trip,
Yeah.
but yep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, we haven't like road tripped with it yet, but Anna uses it as her like daily driver for nannying. So,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, it adds up for sure. But
Oh, yeah.
I want to take it on a road trip so bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Come
Hopefully
road trip
soon.
up to Minnesota.
That's so far. That
It's
would be
not
a
that bad.
road trip. Yeah, that's
You could
true.
do it.
It's only like 12, maybe.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I've definitely seen worse. But yeah, outside of that, it's been a pretty mellow week. I'm just
Yep.
trying to get back into actually making content as a content creator, which is what I should be doing. But
Yeah.
been kind of just like
Ebb and flows.
relaxing, which is like really cool. Like I've
Hmm.
been just sitting down and like playing Call of Duty and catching up with like all my friends that I haven't
Yeah,
played
it's not
video
a
games
bad
with,
thing. I'll tell you that.
you know? And I'm like part of me feels guilty because I'm like sitting there just hanging out for like hours with them and I'm like, I should be writing scripts
You
or
know,
editing.
you because I've gotten that way a lot too, but it's
Yeah.
when you're doing the work, you lock in, and when you're not, you completely unlock from it type
Yeah.
of deal.
And it's just a nice mental refresh for me because it's just something I haven't done really at all this past year. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's just take a step back, relax, like enjoy the fruits of my labor over the past year. But
No, I get it.
you know, do you
Hit
have
it
any
hard in
new
January.
pickups or anything?
Yeah, so let me grab them.
Oh, I'm excited for this. I have a few things I think that are coming in this week and next week. Oh, you got them.
I got them.
Nice. Nice.
Shout out Champs for sending me a pair over.
That's
Very
sick,
happy to
dude.
have these. I'm over the moon about them. They're we're talking about the AE ones, the Anthony Edwards that Seth ranked number 10, which reminder at the end of this episode, we're going to be going through our top 5 shoes of the year. Last week we did 10 through 6. Now we're going to do 5 through 1. Seth had
Yes,
these at
sir.
10. I completely see it. The side panel looks so cool in person. It's like
Isn't
a
it?
honeycomb.
Dude, it's so unique.
Love that. I love the back heel. The toe box is kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It's like a
It's very narrow.
different colored fabric. I wish it was just the same orange. It's just a little weird. I like the little initials on it. I'm excited to get them on court. Traction actually looks pretty good on these too. So
Yeah.
I got those.
That's sick.
All the Pokemon Clarks that I just posted videos on
That was a
behind
good
me.
video.
Super
Yeah.
cool pairs there. No Two Ways pair came in. Oh, here's a cool one too.
Tons of fun stuff.
So you know Keto Wares, right?
Yeah.
So another company that one of the founders, David, who actually works for Bravest Studios, which I don't know if you've heard of them.
I did not know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that either. So he DM'd me. These are a sample pair of the
Yeah.
basically Bear Claw Birks.
Those are crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy. It's size 9, so it's not my size, but it's a sample
That's
pair.
my size.
I
Send
know,
them over.
maybe I'll have to send them to you next. But they're super cool.
Dude.
Like they're into Kirk is not a fan of them, our dog. So
That makes sense. I'm
but,
sure he had a. I mean, some.
yeah, no, they're
furry
cool.
thing.
I think the claws on the end really add the effect, but they're higher quality. I mean,
definitely do.
I'm honest with David, the one of the founders of Ketos, and been honest with some of their products in the past. A lot of them I have not been a huge fan of. Just the quality materials is something I'm a big stickler on, and just have not been a fan of those. But these are better for sure. The insole's solid, like the hair is solid. They're better build quality by a lot. So
It's impressive.
yeah, no, it's cool. So I got those, and then yeah, that's about it. Just those No Two Ways, which I really like. So yeah, kicking
like
it along.
Trying to think what I have coming in. I don't think it's any shoes. I've just been buying like random stuff. If you're familiar with the brand Lakai, they did a small like 72 piece drop of this like little mini statue. It's like a hand holding the Lakai emblem.
Oh, really?
I was like, I have to get this because that was
That's
like
cool.
the first skate brand that I was ever into. So that I think shows up this week. Nice Kicks is finally sending me one of their hoodies, which I am like
Same here.
so hyped about
Nick,
because I've
yep,
been
he's the man.
bugging them. I have been bugging them forever, so super stoked for that. Hit what did I get? Something from the Bloody Sunday drop, like
Oh,
their
did you?
their friends and free marketing shirt. I was like, that's a cool shirt, man. Gotta support. So anything else? Anything else? Assuming I'm getting something from Adidas soon, which is why I haven't bought the AE ones. So I'm like, am I gonna get them? Because I'll buy them. I don't care. Like it's not.
I got 2
crazy.
pairs. I bought a pair too because I was impatient.
Right.
It was.
And that's why I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't want to.
They didn't sell out, then I was gonna get a pair, and I was like, these might sell out, so I'm gonna buy a pair just in case. But
did they sell out?
I
feel like
think
did
they
a
sold
lot
out
of
on
places.
Champs, but not on Foot Locker. So I think they sold out
Interesting.
some places, but not every place.
I'll have to do a mall. Well, I'll probably wait till after the holidays because the malls are just chaos.
Which
right
they're
now.
sitting for like retail right now too on resale platforms. So yeah, they're definitely accessible.
That's what I like to hear,
So you
man.
got the ins with Adidas right now. What's that about?
Kind of. Well, they're the people I know that do their basically PR sent me like an email and they were like, "Hey, send us your, shipping info and sizing and
Mm-hmm.
we'll make sure you're on like the seating list for
Yep.
whatever we have to
Yep.
come." And I'm like kind of assuming it's the AE ones, so I'm like kind of
Did you get
patiently
tracking or
sitting
anything
here.
yet?
I mean, nothing's come through,
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
there's like so many things that just show up that I don't get tracking for randomly. So I'm like, okay.
I know how that is. Yep.
So fingers crossed, but yeah. Outside of that, trying to do like videos on shoes that I already have that I haven't done videos on because I
Mm-hmm.
have so many pairs. And I'm like,
I
okay,
get that.
let's,
Yeah.
like all my runners and shit, like no one else makes videos on that stuff. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, you
Kind of
could put it on the
have
list.
some fun content, like might as well. But yeah, outside of that, pretty chill. But there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about
Yeah, there
this
is.
week. There, it's been
Sneaky lot
interesting.
of stuff for sure. Let's jump right into we did a big catch up last week, so we can hop into a lot of shoe stuff this week. Let's hop into the
Yes.
Jordan spring releases.
Yes,
Um,
because I saw like an overview, but I haven't really looked into it much.
yeah, so they had, I believe it was today. They had sneakers live that I was at Power Lodge today, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. Of all the shoes coming
Hmm.
out, um, let's just go through the list here. So
Let's do it.
I wish they had
Huh.
the official. Let me find another link for this
Okay.
because there was actually images of them during the show.
Oh, okay. Like
That
in hand shots
yep.
and everything. They typically,
Sneaker.
yeah, most of the time, those are the only photos I see. But
Yeah, because I saw photos of the people that actually had them like in hand at the. Okay, so here we go. Um, share, boom, boom, boom. Sneaker
share,
news, shout
share.
out. You got the images. So yeah, so they did I think it was like 14 pairs or something like that. All the shoes coming out in 2024. One of my favorite things that they do because of people like Seth and Sneaker Knockers leaking images
Yeah.
early. Nike's like, we got to get ahead of this, so they're starting to do their own shows
Which
of
they should, dude. Like, why
yeah, no,
not?
I completely am all for it. I think
Yeah.
both parties should we should have leakers, and then it's a balance of both parties because if there's no leakers, then Nike will just never put it out, and it's not benefiting us. So if there's people pushing the line, then
Mm-hmm.
people like Nike or Nike themselves will be like, all right, we got to push the line. It's just competition. It's good.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
love it.
So right off the bat, Jordan 4 bread in the leather. Have you had these in hand yet?
Yeah, I did a video
Couldn't
maybe
remember.
like a month or so ago, and I wonder it has like decent views, and like a
Okay.
lot of people are still commenting on it, but I feel like the viewership opinion is pretty split between like this is sick, I love it, or oh, this is trash. So I'm like, I'm on the end of I think they're sick. I enjoy it. Leather quality was top tier. So I'm like, hey, what's there to hate? Like, so what? It's not Nubuck, but I mean, the Nubuck they usually use is kind of mid
Yeah,
anyway.
no, I completely agree with you. I think the actual images that I'm seeing here, the toe box looks a little flatter than other Jordan 4s, which I'm really
Yeah, it
liking.
does.
I think the leather actually looks really solid here too with the lighting. I've never been a big Jordan 4 bread fan, but I think that these actually look pretty solid. So
Yeah, I'm
let's give them
excited.
a ratings out of 10 like we usually do. I'm gonna give this an
Okay.
8. I'll just give it a flat 8. 8 out of 10. I think for the people that like bread 4s, definitely gonna pick them up, but I don't think I'll grab a pair.
I get that. Oh, that's so I want to go 8 or 9. Kind of like for the same reason, like quality's
It's definitely one
amazing.
of the
Like
bigger
there's
drops this spring,
nothing
that's for sure,
wrong
out of
with
all of
it.
them that we're going to be looking at.
And I think rumor is like there's going to be a lot of pairs too. So,
Yep.
dude, that's a 9 to me. Like if you want this shoe, you can get it, which is I'm here for that.
Hopefully,
And it's a
yeah.
quality pair. So, I like it.
I like it too.
What we got
All right, let's go
next?
to the next one here. We can
I like
breeze
the
over
look of
this. I don't
these.
even know what this is.
I don't know what the name is. All
Uh,
white Jordan 9. Is that a 9? I
let's
want to
look
say. I can't
here. It
remember.
is a Jordan.
Pretty sure it's a 9.
Jordan 9.
Powder
There's no name
blue.
on it.
Powder blue.
Powder blue. Sure. Yep. We'll go with that. Jordan 9, powder blue. Walmart shoes. I've always thought 9s were. I'm gonna give these like a 4 out of 10.
You're
I
not
just
wrong.
I'm not that much of an OG. Like some
Yeah,
like older stuff. I like these Jordan 9s. They look like and 1s. I don't know.
they really do. I think out of all the Jordan 9s I've seen recently, I would give this a probably a 7. Because
That's
most of the
crazy high.
nines, like when you think, well, like compared to all the recent ones that have dropped, not like,
The model itself is
yeah,
horrendous in my mind.
I've never really been a fan, but you know, I would wear this over majority of the other nines, so
Okay,
I'll
so
stick with a
relative to the
7.
other 9s, we'll take that.
Yeah,
Okay. Um, next, another banger coming out. This is going to be very dependent on how they do sizing. If it's not extended sizing, then we're toast. So these are the women's exclusive Jordan 4 sales, is what they're calling them. It's an all white Jordan 4 with gold. What do you call those lace tips or I don't
there's
even
a
know what to
word
call those.
for it.
Just the ends of the Jordan 4s where you put the laces in them. Those are
Yeah,
metallic gold, like the metallic Jordan 4 series where they're purple, green, orange, red. These are gold. So it looks like just some regular metallic Jordan 4s, but it's a sale color and it's women's sizing. So who knows if we get extended sizing. If we do, banger shoe, super fire. I give it a 9. If we don't get extended sizing, 7. I mean, that's like the dependent thing because otherwise it's a shoe I can't wear because I'm an 11 in Jordan 4s.
yeah,
Like,
that's hard.
and
So
I hope it
is the
is.
whole upper sail or is it white with like sail on the midsole? It's hard to tell from the photo.
Yeah, it is tricky to tell. I think the entire shoe is sail colored, and I think the
Because if the
outsole may
whole
be a little bit more tinted yellow, but I think the
yeah,
entire shoe is sail.
I like it. Like I've never really been a gold guy, but I love sail. I love the little
Yeah,
off-white
these are
touch
super
to it.
clean.
I'd give it like a 6. I don't
It'd be
see anything
sweet if you
wrong with
could
it.
like tape the entire shoe off and then spray that gold part sail color,
Dude.
or
See, it
spray
looks
it like
so
a
much
matte
better like
white or
that.
something.
It, I'm curious what the back tab has. I know it's just going to be, I'm sure it's like a gold foil jump man
Probably.
and it's like that's fine, but
Yeah,
I
we don't
mean,
have any more pictures.
it's not a
So,
bad shoe.
what's
Just
your
not the
rating on
gold
these?
guy. I give it like a 5. I think
Your
anything's
rating
wrong with
system
it.
is crazy.
It's
You're giving a
neutral.
7 to the Jordan 9s powder blue, and then you're giving it a 5 to Sail Jordan.
I get.
Seth
To be
is
fair, I gave
off
it.
his rocker tonight.
To be fair, gave it a 7 compared to other 9s. If it was grand scheme of
Compared to other
everything,
4s, this definitely is better than like
really, I
Midnight
mean,
Navies or something like that. Are you kidding me?
I'd probably rather wear the midnight.
All right, we gotta go to the. You're crazy right now.
I don't know, man.
All right, another big one here. Jordan 1, the what are these? The Ochres.
Ochre, yeah.
Ochres. It's basically it is it's
It's just
it's
like
just
another taxi, but the yellow panels are nubuck.
in
And
the toe box portion. It's not a black toe. It's all yellow. So it
yeah,
looks like
it's
one
like
of
the
the.
Chicago.
Yep. It's Chicago, but they just turned the tint yellow.
I I'm trying to remember with this one. I feel like the leather quality was okay.
It looks good
Like
here. It looks
yeah, like
solid
it
on the
looks
upper. It's
great.
given me. It reminds me a lot of. Do you remember the Pine Green 2.0 Jordan ones that dropped a couple 3-4 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks very, very similar leather to that, where the upper looks like that. Um, the heel, top of the heel, like it looks very similar to that, and I like those a lot.
I get that.
So
Material wise, it's very similar to the University Blue
that's the one I was
Jordan
thinking of
ones.
that this looks like.
I
Yep.
think that's what they're called. It's almost identical, and because of that, I don't think it's a bad shoe.
Mm-mm.
I'm just that like nubuck material. I would rather it just be leather. So I'd give
I've
it like
always liked that nubuck on Jordan 1
yeah.
highs.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like
Like
I've
the
said for the
original
others.
Jordan 1 high ochres that dropped in like 2016 or 2017 with the clay
Yeah.
greens and the
Mm-hmm. The
Mystic
Olympic
Reds, I think they were called, or
pack or
just
whatever
track
that was.
reds.
Yeah.
Those I've always wanted to get a pair of those because those are super
Same.
clean. That's just a classic black toe, but that's what these remind me a lot of.
Very
So,
similar material.
all right, what's
Yeah.
your
I think
crazy
I think
rating
it's
on
a
these?
hit. I think it's a hit. If you want them, you can get them. I'm sure because they'll sit. Uh,
Yeah, they probably will.
what would I give it? 6.
I'm gonna give these a 7.
Always trying to one up me. You son of a
Uh,
gun.
Shoe of the spring, by far, in my
Mm.
opinion, the shoe that I need in my collection, like now. The Jordan 1
Oh,
High OG 85 metallic red. These are so fire. These,
look at that shape.
oh my gosh, the shape is so good. They nailed these. Like, they almost bring me to tears, man. I mean, these are
I
like
want
the
them so
shape
bad.
itself is like, oh, it's just good. It's a
I
good
want them
shoe.
so bad. Damn.
Yeah, I need these. I
9.
hope they do these in the orange metallics really bad because we've never had an orange metallic retro, a green
Dude.
metallic retro, purple metallics. Bring those back. Bring back the blue metallics. In this 85 high, need the whole collection. Not even close. And I've already thought about like if I'm gonna complete like one full Jordan 1 high collection, like the
Mm.
OG 85s of the breads, the new beginnings pack with that red pair. Still on the hunt for those. I got the neutrals. I got the black and whites. Like need them. I'm
Dude,
just
that new
such a big fan of
beginnings
that
pack
model.
goes so hard. I
So
want those
these
so
are a
bad.
10 in my opinion. It's not even close.
I'd give it a 9 just because I'm not a huge fan of the metallic. That's like the only part, but it's like so well
It's just a good
executed.
shoe. You
It's
got to get a pair of these too.
perfect.
This
Oh, I will.
has got to be our shoe.
For sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, nah, shoe of the summer from Jordan by far in my opinion.
I'm here for it, man.
This is another one. Seth, I know loves this one. Probably this might be your 10 right here. This is the Jordan 1 Low OG 85 blue metallic or metallic blue in that 85 low shape. Looks so good. Looks so similar to the neutral grays that we just got. Does have the smaller swoosh. It's not that jumbo, which I kind of wish. But
Yeah,
honestly, I think it looks pretty clean with the smaller swoosh, the vintage swoosh. But I
I
can even see
agree.
the text on the inside of the heel too. These look
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4. No, I'm kidding. I'd 10 it up. 10 it up.
All right, I give these a 9. Just I like the lows a lot, but the highs like they speak to me in a different way.
Which makes sense.
Like it's just that they're both so good. I mean, they're just
Yeah.
really good.
I'm just excited that they're putting more emphasis into the 85 line. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I want.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
all I care about. Like,
I agree to
and
the
they don't
fullest.
even really like go for that much. Most of them.
I love it because it's such a
Yeah.
shoe that it's such a classic shoe that when you see a Jordan 1 on a foot, white, red, I hear stories of friends that are like, "Oh, my grandparents had some Jordan 1s in their closet, like 85s, like it was the red and white pair,
Yeah.
you just know, like it's one of those shoes that's just good. I don't want it to resell for $1,000. No, thanks.
Same.
Travis, never put them on your feet. Like I'm out. I want them to
Mm.
be at retail, grab a pair, beat them to the ground, go buy another pair, beat them to the like. That's what these.
That's what
And
they're
then
meant
in
for.
40 years maybe they're worth a ton of money, but right now this is just a great shoe. It's just a classic. So 85 OG, hopefully that they do a ton of those this year. That would make my year.
More, please. More, please.
Please, exactly. More, please. We are the biggest. And you heard it here first. December 20th, 2023. We are officially announcing our love for the Jordan 1 high and low 85. So
Mm.
when it's 2024 and they've dropped 15 of them and everyone's like, this was the shoe of the year, we said it before the year even started. So,
Yes, sir.
God, we just keep going here. So we got another banger here. You've seen these in hand, haven't you?
Yeah, it's
So
a great
these,
pair.
you tell
It's
us.
a
I
great
don't.
pair.
What's the official name of them?
Craft Ivory
Yep.
Jordan
Yep.
3, all white, very
Jordan
similar
3.
to the Amamaniere 3s. I think they're great. Like they're like a little wonky, obviously, with the craft series and like a few of the panels being overlaid, but
Yep.
it's excellent. There's nothing wrong with it. I honestly, I'd probably give it a 10. Like it's
Wow.
just gonna be an easy shoe to pick up and wear. Don't have to worry about it. Like I think they're great.
Yeah. No, I like them a lot too. The double paneling's kind of throwing me off on the toe box and that
It
back heel.
is. Yeah.
They remind me a lot of a shoe. So there's like, I wasn't going to talk about this yet, but there's a couple shoes that I really want to pick up from this year that I don't currently have that like I need to get in the collection. One of them is the J Balvin 3s. Been wanting a pair of
Dude,
those for so long.
about that shoe, I was looking on Goat earlier. I did not know they went for like $400 to
They're
$500.
550 in a size 11. It's crazy. I missed the boat on them. They were like
The
300 after the
heck,
drop. I
dude?
totally blew it.
I, I wouldn't pay over 150 for that shoe.
That's crazy. No, I'm
I,
I'm like trying to find a used pair for like $400 because I really want a pair. But
that's crazy.
I'll have to
I
sell
just
some
had no
stuff.
idea.
But it is what it is.
I just had no idea they were that much.
J Balvin 3s. I want to get a pair of Jordan 4 SBs again, but those are like 650 right now for a new pair, which is nuts. Yeah, I mean,
That's
it was
insane.
crazy. So, but yeah, these remind me a lot of the J Balvin 3s. Cool pair, though.
For sure. Very, very similar.
You gave these a 10, you said?
I would say a 10 just because,
I'll give them a.
or a 9 just because the overlays are a little wonky, so it's not perfect.
I'll give them a 7.
Yeah.
They're
That's
probably
valid.
going to sit, which I'm
For
fine with,
sure.
but the overlay is really throwing me off. I don't know why. It's just kind of like maybe I could
In
draw like an
person
elephant
and
print
on
on the
foot,
rest of it.
like when they're actually on foot, it's not like jarring, I
Okay,
guess, to
that's
like
good
look
to know.
down and see.
Yep.
I think they're good.
Okay. Our shoe, customization shoe that we've agreed on. We got the Jordan 1 High, white and black. The
I think that's what it is.
neutral bread toe. Like I don't know. This is just it's a Jordan 1 High bread, but it's instead of everything being red, it's white. The outsole is black, white midsole. We've both thought that we are going to buy pairs of these and customize them. Part of the podcast, maybe do a clip out of it, something like that. I don't know. We've already agreed on that. They're going to sit for retail. They're probably going to go for like $120. So yeah, I don't
know what I'd rate them. Like the quality of the leather is it's fine. Like
Yeah.
I said for the others, like it's nothing crazy or out of the ordinary. I'd probably give it like a 6. It's an easy shoe to wear. There's
Yeah, no,
nothing
it's a
like
good beater, that's for sure.
like it's not ugly. It's just a black and white Jordan 1.
You know what'd be a
Fine.
super cool custom on these? Have you seen Andu's you know who Andu is on Instagram? ANDU.C.
Let me see. ANDU.
You'll know. He's done a bunch of
Let's see.
Pokemon shoes and stuff. He's been huge
I've
this year.
seen his stuff.
I'm going to send you a custom that would look super sick on these. He did the Jordan 1 High Year of the Tigers last year. Lows, he did a flame print on them. Super cool pair. That would look super cool on these, I think.
Honestly, though,
Wouldn't that look cool on all the white?
can you show it to the camera on yours? Because
Yes.
yours, I feel like, picks up more. Yeah, dude. Like, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. I'm here.
I think that would look cool.
Yes.
So I'll give these a 6. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm indifferent about it.
Yep.
It's gonna sit. Like,
This is a cool one. You want to talk
Yeah.
about this one? I feel like I've been talking a lot.
Yeah. No, I had these recently too. It's the Air Jordan 6 yellow ochre.
Mm-hmm.
Same. I think it's like nubuck on the yellow, white is leather. Just yellow hits all throughout. I think it's a really clean shoe. I love sixes. I just wish I could pull them off, but
Same.
I mean, nothing wrong with this one either. I think it's a great colorway, especially if you go to school and yellow's your color, like
Mm-hmm.
boom. Like
No,
it's a hit.
I remember I hit for retail in the Jordan 6 UNCs that dropped last
Yeah.
year, I think it was, or maybe even early this year. But I remember getting them in hand, and I didn't end up keeping them because they were going for like 320. I just thought they were super clean. Material was good, and I've always wanted a pair of sixes since then. This
Yeah.
might be it. I mean, I don't see these going
Oh, so why
for
not?
250, and they're yellow. Winona Kicks Beyond Kicks podcast colors. So
True.
they're cool.
What'd you
I'll give
rate
them
him?
a 7.
I'd say about the same, honestly.
It's solid,
I think it's
not
cool.
bad.
I think it's cool.
Another one here. This is
Uh,
all you. Take it away.
some sort of, I'll call it the either lucky green or pine green fives.
Yep.
It's all white five. The 23 on the side, midsole, and sock liner is green. I don't really like it all that much. It looks like it could be like if it had just an O on the tongue, like it looks like it'd be like an Oregon PE.
Yeah, it
I
could.
I think
Yep.
it's all right. Like
Yeah, it's
I'd
not
give it like
bad.
a 4.
I'll,
I
I'll
don't
give it a.
like the
I'll give it a 5.
what don't I like? Something's just like I don't know. I
It
don't
might
like
be
it.
the white on the outsole toe part.
It might
Something's like
be.
weird. Like if this was black, I think it would blend a lot better, but it kind of just fades
Yeah.
off.
I feel like if the midsole where it was green was white and they like
That could be too. Yeah.
s-
Than
t-
just this black
I don't know.
portion. Yeah.
I don't
No.
know.
Something about it's just weird. It's like an inverted shoe almost. I don't know. Yeah, 5.
It's not bad though.
What are you thinking on these? 4, you said?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh what are these? 14s?
Jordan 14 I want to say it's a low, but it's hard to tell. That lighting is
Yeah, we can't
bad.
really see, but it's like an iridescent. It looks kind of like a foam posit, but no
Yeah.
waves in
Full
it.
leather,
Big
iridescent.
Al's favorite shoe. Apparently, I'll hold him to that forever. He says
Wait, what?
14s. We're
Really?
gonna we're gonna clip this and put it on our story. Big Al says that his favorite pair of shoes is the Jordan 14. So, the Jordan 14 iridescent that's coming out in 2024. Here you go. It's all you.
That's
He said it in a
fascinating.
video. He probably doesn't hold it to it. It was probably just a content thing, but
Yeah.
I gotta hold him to it.
I need to hit him up. He just flew into Atlanta, but his family's like
I saw that. Yep.
an hour south. So I'm like, it's always, see. We'll see. Big Al, hit me up.
There you go. He's
I'll text
definitely
you
not
before this.
listening, but he'll
I
be
know.
listening after we make a clip out of it.
Exactly.
Um,
It's funny. I
3
don't know what
for
I'll give
these.
you, but yeah. It's hard. I'll give it a. Oh God, dude! I want to say a 3, but I want to be like generous and give it a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4, but I'm going 3.
I know. Like it's not
3.5,
bad.
we'll say for you.
I wish I could wear 14s. At some colorways, I think look really cool.
Yeah, I'm
But
just, I don't know. These are the ones you got in, right? Nike, this is your competition right here.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, you tell us about
Honestly,
these. You got them in hand.
so it has this like really weird texture on the leather. I don't know if you can tell in the photo, but
Yep.
it's like
What are the
I don't
Jordan 5? What are they called?
Jordan 5 olive.
Olives. They're
Sorry,
olive
should have
colored
mentioned
with
that.
orange accents.
Originally released in 2006, and this
Oh,
is
so
the
it is a
first
retro.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time they're retroed. It was a part of their like what did they call it? LE line. It was like lifestyle Jordan colorways. So it's really cool. And I've seen a lot of people asking for this shoe to come back, but the like suede all across it has this weird, like semi distressed look to it with like kind of these gridded lines. They're very interesting. I love the pop of has because it's like more of a muted orange. But if I could pull this off, dude, I'd give them like probably an 8. Like it's just a good shoe. Quality's nice. I love the little, you know, icy hits on the midfoot, tongue, and outsole, orange. Like they're cool. What would you give these?
I mean,
Dude, it looks huge on this table, so throw it
5
up.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not a huge 5 person, but it does look big. What
The,
size do you have? Like a 12?
it's a 10 and a half. It's just because the table
Oh,
sitting
wide
right
angle
there
lens.
looks
Yep.
massive. Yeah, they're cool.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Not a fan.
Mwah.
Can fly through these last ones here. I think we got 2 more here.
So second to the last one, it's like a Jordan. Is it a 13?
Jordan 12, I think.
12?
I'm not versed in my
I think
higher up
it's a
Jordans.
13.
It is a Jordan 12, I believe. Jordan,
No.
nope, 13. I'm an idiot.
Let's go. Looks like a elephant's foot.
Yeah, it does.
3. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
3.
personally, I think the Jordan 13 is probably like the worst silhouette.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fan of them.
There hasn't been many colorways of them that I'm like, yeah, that's it. And then we got
Yeah,
these Jordan 1 high metallic gold, I
looks like a
guess is what
women's exclusive with that hang tag.
yeah. That's
Uh,
fine.
it doesn't look like the 85 shape. I don't think
No, on
it
like the
isn't
little
because of that
side
midsole.
panel, it's a little too
It looks
thick.
fake. Look at how small the wings logo looks.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Like it's looking a little just not right. Like
looks like it has like a satin sock liner, this cool like chain with like a little medallion on it at the end with a Jumpman and Nike
mhm,
Air. Like, eh,
5.
eh. Uh, I don't even 3.
Not my favorite, but yeah. So there's spring lineup. There is more to come, but highlight is definitely the Jordan 1 High 85s. I think we hammered that home. That's for sure.
Easily.
Couple more we could fly through here before we get to our top 5. Cool news. Got some Jordan 11 Low Space Jams releasing in April of 2024. Never been a low 11 Low person, but we just got images of these. They're clean. I like Space
Yeah,
Jam 11s for sure.
I agree. It's a, I mean, Space Jam 11s are just
It's a classic.
timeless.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Nope. It's a good
Beautiful
shoe.
shoe.
I'll give these 8.
Same with you on the lows though. I would love to try this pair on
Like I
and
feel
just
like I'd
kind of
wear
like
lows more just because they're easier to slip on and stuff, but they don't look right.
I know. It's like I would definitely wear this way more than a high, but it would just I don't know, I feel like it would look weird. I'd give it like a
Maybe that's our another 2024 resolution. We get a pair of Jordan 11 lows and see how we like them.
dude, I would try them. I guarantee I can walk into a store at the mall down the street and try these on when they come out.
True.
And I might do that. I'd give it like a 7.
7.
It's
Okay.
not bad.
This is probably the biggest leak that we've gotten. By far the biggest leak that we've gotten of 2024 shoes. We got the Jordan 4 metallic or military blues, excuse me. In-hand photos. These are not the most updated photos that we saw today, but
Why do all the photos look like trash?
yeah,
of
these look
this
like they
shoe?
were garbaged. Yeah, they're giving me big SB4. Like it's that same silhouette. You can definitely tell with the toe box how it's higher up. I remember when I got my pair in, I thought my original pair of SB4s was fake, but it's just the
Look
toe
at the
box that they're doing on
stitching
those is way
on that
bigger.
dip, though.
Yeah, the stitching's weird on this. It's an early pair. Even the side netting looks weird here, but there was better photos. Let me see if I
There
can find
were.
them.
I think I'm getting a pair of these in fairly soon,
Really?
too. I hope. I mean, like, I was told I should be getting them in. Dude, this might be like the first Jordan 4 I get because I've always loved the militaries. But that blue in that photo looks a little darker
So
than.
here's the image we got. It was on a Christmas tree.
See, does that blue not look a little darker than it should be?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to tell with lighting. I mean, you know how it
Yeah.
is. Definitely is here just because there's no light on that shoe, but here it's a little bit brighter. But yeah, no, not much to say about them. It's just we're glad they're coming back. I am at least.
It's cool. Yeah, no, that's been one of the shoes that's like I've loved looking at. Every time I see either in person or on like my explore page, I'm just like, yes, that is
Yeah,
beautiful.
same here. Got the Nike Air on the back. I mean, they just didn't miss on these. That's for sure.
I'm here
So
for
these are
that.
definitely a 9 for me. Hyped about them.
I'd give them, well, yeah, I'll say a 9 just because all the photos I've seen so
Fair enough.
far have been kind of eh.
Just wait till you get them in. You'll do the union treatment on them.
Exactly. They'll blow up. We'll see. That retail price is so high, man.
Another one, another crazy one. We're just talking all 2024 stuff. This is one that I was just not expecting. This is definitely not a real mock-up here. If this is the real mock-up, it was disgusting. The Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low is apparently it's just not over. Like we're just gonna keep getting these. I thought the Travis Scott Low was over, but now we got 2 pairs that are confirmed that are coming out in 2024. First of all, we're getting the olives, which is essentially just a greener version of the Mocha ones. Private Selection already has pairs of those. I've seen pairs for sale. Now we're getting the canary yellows, which I thought it was just white and yellow, but it's a red Jordan logo on the back. We got red accents on the tongue, and then the paneling in the toe box is blue, which looks really gross with the yellow.
All the other mock-ups I've seen have been the yellow and white, like what you were talking.
Yep,
So with this
same.
one,
So I don't know if House of Heat's just on something, but this is what we're going to be looking at. But we're getting a canary yellow, some sort of Jordan 1 Low. So hopefully it's white and yellow because that would look sick. But
I was about to say, if it was white and yellow, what would you think?
all white, all yellow, gum outsole, even like the red accents, get rid of that. Love it. That might be the first Travis Low I have. But yeah, I don't know. We talked about Travis. We're kind of over it.
What do you think about the olives? So between this one and the olives coming out,
if it's all white and yellow with a gum outsole, these for sure.
I agree. I think I'm gonna go for both.
I just like yellow. Like it's the color. Like that's the logo. That's our logo. That's just a good accent color. Like you put yellow and white together, it just works. So
I'm here for it though.
Yeah. Like, so another weird one.
If
it's this mock up, it gets like a 2. If it's white and yellow, it gets like an 8.
I'm curious.
If it's these, I'm shocked. I mean that just means Nike is just trying to milk it Travis as much as possible.
Given up. They're like,
Who like hypothetically, let's say that this is the mock up. If you're not watching the video, hop on Spotify, watch the video or YouTube or whatever. Or we'll post a clip on this, but if this is the next Travis Scott, Nike has completely given up. Like this is just throw up on a shoe. There's no way that somebody's sitting at a table with a whiteboard, everyone's putting up mock-ups, and they're like, "Yep, this is the next one. This looks good, 100%."
Well, it's like the Laneys. It's like the exact same thing, right?
Yeah,
like the
no,
women's Laneys.
I mean, this is like you do a shoe contest for first graders, and they would come up with this. Like this is what it is, dude. It's
like that.
It's so bad. Like I don't. This is terrible.
I agree.
Not it. So down on those. So this next one here, funny. So right after we hopped off the podcast, Marcus Jordan decided to just toss a bunch of stuff up on Complex on their podcast.
Oh yeah.
He brought a bunch of samples. We got basically confirmed of the lows. So there was a trophy room. Get rid of these ads here. What are we doing, House of Heat? Just videos over everything. So there was a blue trophy room high that looks super clean. These are sick. I like them.
10 times better than the original.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think that they're. I don't think that they're as
better.
I don't know. I'm indifferent. I think they're both good. I think it's just
Yeah.
because this is the new thing and we've seen the other ones so much over the last 2 years that it's
Yeah.
like, but no, I like these a lot. We also saw some alternate Jordan 7s for
With
trophy
the
rooms.
they have the like sock liner top thing.
Yep.
I don't think this one does, but the other ones he showed did. And I thought they looked really cool. Just Jordan Brand and the team weren't really rocking with it. So
Yeah,
they
they're
were like,
different.
can it? That I like a
Yeah, there was
lot.
some different Olympics and stuff, retros, and yeah, it's these are cool. I like these a lot. The white Olympics. I've always been a fan of Jordan 7 Olympics. Oh, we didn't even get that. And then
Yeah.
he actually I have the other tab open. He also shared news. He showed official images of the new lows, which is what we were looking
Mm.
at last week, so it worked out. But there actually is going to be a home and away pair. Um, so there's going to be a black swoosh. Um, I think that's it, and then a white swoosh pair, which I think the black swoosh pair looks better. No, the white
I
swoosh
agree.
has the perforated tongue, like the Jordan 1 Low perforations. So those are definitely not going to do
The
as good as these. No shot.
yeah,
Um,
white swoosh is the in-store exclusive.
they had to
Pretty
do that
sure.
as the in-store exclusive because nobody wants those versus the other ones.
Exactly. I feel like at that point I'm like, why design it? It's not. It's not
I mean,
good.
they're kind of growing on me a little bit. I've never been a huge fan of that toe box, but at white, you can't really see it as much.
Yeah. I just,
I'll never be able to afford that model, so maybe I'll get these.
all I'm gonna say is you couldn't give me that shoe. If you gave it to me, I would just make a video and sell it.
I'd keep them. If I was giving them, I'd keep them for sure.
So ugly. But that's just me. 3.
Yeah, I'll give them. Honestly, these are really growing on me. The black pair, uh,
You
eights,
know,
8 and 7
that
for the white
angle,
pair.
it just looks like, and no offense, but it looks like a women's shoe.
What are you saying by that?
Uh, it's great. That's a great
No, I get
question.
what
What
you're
am I
saying. It
saying
it
by
looks
that?
like one of the women's exclusives where they do the like on the lucky greens. Like
Yeah,
there's just certain elements of women's Jordans that they do the metal lace locks or lace
mm-hmm.
loops where you put your laces through. You get different satins and stuff, different sock
And the
liners,
gold
different.
on the heel.
Yeah, there's
Like,
just certain things that they tend to do. I get that. No, I agree. But
and like, that's fine.
yeah, it is what it is. So they'll all get backdoors. That doesn't even matter.
Exactly.
Um, and lastly, I just wanted to talk about Nice Kicks awards before we get to our top 5. We'll fly through this. The Nice Kicks did some awards for some cool stuff. Collaboration of the year, J Tips on the J Tips Sauconies. I saw some other people like Grandma's Couch was in there. James Whitner Group, which yeah. Um,
Which,
funny, I've had
you
so
know,
many DMs about shipping issues with those 5. People still have not gotten their 5s from like over a month ago, which is crazy.
yeah, that's
And I've heard, I mean, that they have a really small shipping operation, and if you kind of knew, you would get it, but um,
yeah.
tough.
Oh, dude,
So
like even living in Atlanta, it takes forever.
does it?
I think when I ordered these, yeah, I think I got these from Alma Manier, and it took a month to get these in, and I was
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
shipping logistics. I don't get how stuff gets here in 2 days, but
it can't
if it
be
gets
that
over a
hard,
month,
right?
I think you gotta comp some shipping costs or something. But um, best brand, I think Nick just did all these, so I don't. These are kind of biased by Nick, but um, brand collab of the year, Doritos, SB Dunk Lows. I agree. They also had the Simpson, uh, Stan Smiths, Spider-Man Lows, Kith Marvels, Shrek Crocs, bunch of those.
It's all a pretty good list. I don't think it's bad.
Best storytelling of the year, Born and Raised. Yeah, I get that. I thought the Grandma's Couch was best storytelling of the year.
But like,
Um,
uh,
Born and
I don't
Raised
know if
hit.
I don't know if I agree with Born and Raised. Like,
I think it's part of it's just the tragedy of him passing away. I mean,
yeah,
that's
but
just
like, that's you know.
There's a lot to it. I remember. I mean, I have the pair. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite pairs this year, and we'll get to that. But I mean, there's one block at a time, making the community better. Like, there's a lot behind it. But Grandma's
true.
Couch was for sure it. We also saw East Side, the Corn collab, Silhouette of the Year, Samba, sure,
For sure.
Romero
For
5
sure.
runner up, 9060 New Balance, Keanos, UGG Tasmans, no shot. Wildest Shoe of the Year,
I
Big
kind
Red
of want those
Boots.
Uggs though.
Yeah, they're going for like
Why do I want
400
those?
bucks.
Isn't that so, it's so stupid, man?
Wildest Shoe of the Year, Mischief, Big Red Boots.
Yeah,
Agreed. With all the press behind those, Cactus Flea Market Air 2s, Croc Cowboy
fine,
Boots runner up.
fine.
These are crazy. I haven't even seen these.
I know. I'm like, what?
I don't even know how to say that. They're like
I don't know how to
monster
say any of
shoes.
those words.
These, the Martina Rose Shock Mules. I forgot about those.
I really
Basketball
want a
Shoe of the
pair.
Year, the Sabrina 1, Harden 7s, Ja 1s. He didn't have the AAs in here because
Too
I
late.
asked him about it.
Yeah,
They haven't. It's going to be a 2024 thing. Same with the Devin Bookers.
yeah.
Theme shoes of the year, Adidas.
Do you-
So new silhouette of the year, Adidas. Crazy Infinity. So
That's one shoe that I really wish I could pull off. The Crazy Infinities.
yeah,
I think it looks so cool, but
it looks cool.
I can't wear it. Like,
No, I can't either.
there's no
So
way.
yeah, just thought I'd touch on that. But yeah,
Sick.
we let's get to our top 5. Top 5 that I've been waiting to talk about.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
I think
Pull
we
up my
started off
list.
with you with your 5. That was the order we were going in, you and then me. If you want to do that again.
Yeah, I can do that. Just making sure I have all these photos up. So my okay, here we go. So my number 5 doesn't make a lot of sense, I know, but it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it gonna share my screen? I don't know. Browser needs screen sharing permissions. Wrong.
I think you're the owner. What? Well, I guess we can't do this now. That like ruins the whole thing here. The big reveal.
It shouldn't. Hold up. Hold up.
I mean, you can
getting
always
this
just flash
fixed.
it to the camera too, and I can officially pull up images.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Or you can say it since this is an audio podcast, and then I'll pull
That
up
is fine.
images.
So I had the New Balance 991 V2. This is a brand new silhouette
Yep.
this year that just came out. It wasn't anything super crazy. Like they had a few decent collabs with like Stone Island and Pata that just released, but I've over the past like few months, I have really fallen in love with like the New Balance 991. I don't know why. Just the shape fits my foot specifically just perfectly. And I think they're just insane. And I love the sportier look they gave this shoe. And I'm really excited to see what they do with it next year. Just the retail price is so high, it's $250. But hey, that's the same price as a Jordan, what, 5? Like,
Yeah.
whatever. I think they're sick, but it's just me. It's just me. Definitely picking up a pair soon, though.
That's I don't know how to feel about that pick. 5, you have
I
that at?
know.
That's I don't know.
I just know the second I get this shoe, it's gonna be my daily.
I'm okay with it because I know you like those. So
Yeah.
all right, fair enough.
No hype. No hype. It's just me.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Next one I got for my number 5, another one that's not super hype. I have them behind me. It is a pair of Asics, the Asic House Studio Glacier White colorway. That was a big story of. Yep, you got a pair too.
Beautiful. We both have.
That was a
these
big.
today, actually.
The original House Studio colorway was a big storyline of my 2023 sneaker journey. It took me so long to find a pair. I finally got a pair. I got them right here. Super. These go for like $1,000 now. new,
I
which is
know.
nuts. But the white
I
pair,
look for them all the time.
I know they're crazy. The white pair does not resell for that, but I love the red laces. I mean, I
Yeah,
love it. They're so cool looking. Such a good shoe. It's my treadmill shoe. It's my walking shoe. Like they're just, it's a perfect shoe. So House
it's comfy.
Studios Gel 1130.
Beautiful pair. I almost put that one on there too. I was
It's hard
very
not to.
close. I was like, ah. All right. So my number 4, it's one we already talked about, but I just had it a little bit higher than Charlie. So it's the 990 V6 Action Bronson Lapis Lazuli.
Okay. Yep.
Same reason as you. It's just beautiful shoe. I love what he's doing. I don't know if you saw the recent episode of him on the Complex Sneakers show, but he is working on 3 pairs of 19, not 1906s, the like 860, whatever that other like runner style
Yep.
is. I don't even know. But I'm just really excited to see what he's going to do with New Balance because I'm just a
Mm-hmm.
huge Action Bronson fan. I have his Stoned Beyond Belief book right up here behind me that you can't see on camera, but it's a very interesting, like, just picture book read. Been a huge fan of his forever. So beautiful pair.
Yeah. I mean, I had it on my list at, what did I have it at? I had it at 6. So,
6.
yeah,
Yeah.
4 is not crazy. It's definitely a runner in the top 10 running for a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
that's another one I want to get. The J Balvin's, the Jordan 4
One day.
SBs, and then this pair I definitely want to get. So,
Love it.
fair enough. All right. Number 4 for me, pair that I hit for retail. They're going for retail. Should not be going for retail. One of my favorite shoes of the entire year. Obviously, it's at my number 4 spot. Seth had a big
Okay.
influence on these this year.
Yep.
The Jordan 1 Union Beauty Supplies.
Speaking of Seth, that's
Very
his foot.
controversial shoe when it came out. It was different. People, I think, just were not a huge fan of it. But once I got them in hand and I realized how nice that toe box material is, the raw edging, the colors. I wore them all over LA when I got them because I got them right before that trip. Took them there, wore them a ton. They look great still. I like them too because a little connection to you. I mean, we're looking at photos right now. Seth blew these up on the internet before they drop, so that was fun to see. Just a cool shoe. I mean, it's a shoe that I'll always have. It's a shoe I'll always remember. It's my first Jordan 1 Union that I hit for retail, so I
Yeah,
love them. It's a good shoe. I'm glad I got them, and it's well deserving of the number 4 spot.
I agree. I gotta pick them up soon. I think about it probably once a week, where I'm
Dude, you
like,
gotta just you
yes,
gotta
I
just buy
know.
a pair.
I just gotta get them. I don't know.
You gotta
Oh,
get a
what's
pair.
wrong with me? All right, so my number 3. Yeah, we're at 3 already. So this one is my most worn shoe of the year, and it's probably the cheapest colorway you can get of this shoe, and it's the Asics Kayano 14 in the cream plum colorway. Now, the reason I put this colorway over a lot of the others is it's pretty much the only pair that you can get for retail on like StockX and Goat. All the other pairs go for 3, 4, $900, and they all look very similar. This is just like the perfect shoe for me. And I'm actually, where is it? Doing a video, finally
Yep.
doing a video on this shoe, probably next week, just because like I'm blown away. I did not think I would love it this much. And it really got me into that like metallic Y2K runner look.
Very
It's
popular
super
this
cool,
year.
man. It's super cool. I finally cleaned them for the first time yesterday. Super
I feel
easy
that.
clean. Yep. I was like, oh, this is getting dirty, but now they look brand new. So that's
I
mine.
like them. It's yeah,
I would.
it's not my top 10, but it's a shoe that I like. I like the look of
I
it. I think
agree.
it would be a shoe that I'd get a lot of wear out of. That's for sure.
I really think you should consider getting these because they're like 160 right now on resale.
It's not
And
bad.
it's like if you want to try a pair of Kayanos, like that's probably the one to get. unless there's like others coming out that are like
Mm-hmm.
retail. Funny story about these though. I wore these when I met Seth Fowler the first time at the Zoomies kind of meetup, and
Yep.
he saw these on my foot and he was like, "What are those?" I was like, "Oh, dude, these are the Kayano 14s. These are like the best freaking shoe you can get." And since then, he bought a pair and has made like 3 different videos on that shoe. And I'm like, "Ah,
Seth
you're
influencing
welcome,
Seth.
Seth." I just thought it was so funny. I was like, "Nice. We
Oh,
did
that's
that.
cool. Yeah, no, I like them. I like them. Maybe I have to get a pair here.
Do the thing." All right, what you got for number 3 though?
My number 3 spot might be a shocker to some. Um,
Please, let's do it.
I think some people probably thought I had these higher, but let me get the image here. A pair that I did a wear test on. One of my favorite wear tests I did. One of my favorite shoes this year. Number 3, I got the Doritos SB Dunk Low.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Wow.
What
Okay.
did you think it was going to be?
The SBs, the
Yep,
4.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love these. I did a video of me trying to hit them for retail, and I drank every Doritos during the sneaker drop.
Dude,
One of my favorite videos I did this year. It never worked. I didn't get them.
that's one of the most underrated videos you've done.
No, I had a lot of fun doing that one.
I don't know how it performed, but it was
It did
very
numbers, I
entertaining.
think. I think it
I'm
did
sure
pretty
it
good.
did.
Let me look here.
Like, if it got below 500K, I would be
I don't
surprised.
think it did. I think it did pretty good. It was 9 in the morning. I was just pounding Doritos. I mean, it was
That's so funny.
yeah, no, and I did a wear test on them. Wear test videos. Those did 525K. That's funny.
Dude, I guessed it almost perfectly.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
No, that was a fun one. So didn't work. I ended up paying like $500 for my pair, but I still got them. Got the wear test pair. So just fire shoe. Never cut the
Yeah.
panels. Never did anything crazy with them. But I mean, they look great even after the wear test. So happy I got them.
agree.
Definitely a good shoe. So
Respect.
all right, top 2.
Dude, this one's really gonna throw you off, I feel like.
Top 2. I mean, this is it. Like you can't throw in curveballs. I am scared.
I know. This shoe is one that I can't find in my size,
Okay.
which is very annoying to me. But it is the Saucony 3D Grid Hurricane Clama.
Top 2.
Top 2. So if you
Clama.
don't know what
Is it
this
the
shoe
purple
is,
and gold pair?
the purple and gold pair, that's a collaboration with Clama Seat and Bima Williams.
Yep.
It's the
Okay.
So Claim a Seat is a podcast series that he does with I mean, I'm butchering this, I'm sure, but it's like creative individuals that have claimed a seat at the table in a tough to break into industry. And I feel like I really resonate with that message this year alone because I feel like I've kind of earned my place in, I guess, the sneaker world.
Oh yeah, no, I completely
So it's
agree.
like
It's got personal
like,
meaning to it.
exactly. And this is a shoe that I just want it so bad. The colorway is sick. The meaning behind it is sick. And I cannot find a 9.5 anywhere.
If anyone has a 9.5, please help Seth out.
Nowhere, dude. They have like almost every other size, but it's like it's just hard. I think it's a beautiful pair too. Love the design. And he used to work for Saucony. That was like one of his first like jobs, and I love that story of
That's
like,
cool.
I
Full
used to
circle.
work for this brand. Now I have a collab with this brand. It's just that pound your chest moment, like, oh, we made it. I just think that's so sick. But yep, that's number 2 for me.
It's an interesting one. You
I
couldn't
know.
pay me $1,000 to guess that. No shot.
I know. I think that one was on Andy's too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was.
I think that was his.
Because I saw it on his when I was writing
5
mine.
spot, but yeah, I remember
I was
it.
like, that's interesting.
Yep. All right, fair enough. All right, top 2 from me. You could probably guess my top 2, but I'm not gonna have you do that. Excuse
No,
me,
I
do
would
that
never.
because it would probably ruin it. But
I would never.
um, we got another shoe I did a wear test on. It's pretty
Oh,
predictable.
wait. Before you say it.
Look at that. We should have done that for number 1.
I know.
the
I
the
just
Jordan 4 SB.
Nice.
Yep. This was maybe I'll text Vic because I just want to get a pair again because
Yeah.
I think we talked about this, but I mean it went from watching videos of Reshoevnator cleaning shoes, learning how to do that, to doing a wear test with Reshoevnator backing it. Crazy full circle moment. This was the shoe we did it on. I got an early pair in. I mean, everything about the shoe, I've thought it was the top shoe of the year for sure. So I'm
Yeah.
honestly surprised it's at my 2 spot, but it's top 3 for sure in my mind, no question. Jordan 4 SB, I mean, they're going for like $600-700, which is nuts. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
it's just
God.
a good model. So everything that I would do with the Jordan 4, green gum outsole, the rubber back tab so it doesn't dig into your heel, more padding, lower tongue, like everything looks so good about it. Such a good shoe. I could talk so highly about this. So
Yeah.
love it. Great shoe. I need to get a pair if anyone's got a size 11
I j-
used
I
or new.
wish I could pull off this shoe because it's like if I was to design a Jordan 4, it would look just like this. Like I think it's perfect.
Honestly, if I was creative enough to design this exact shoe, same. But yeah, this is like
Like
the perfect Jordan 4. I need like 4 pairs so I can wear them for the rest of my life. I mean, I did
yeah.
the wear test and I was like, I want to keep wearing them, but I had to send them to
Yeah, I don't
Reshoevnator to
blame
get
you.
cleaned and stuff. And then they dogged them. Insert the clip here. I mean, it was like they destroyed them. They were
Oh yeah, I
throwing
forgot about that.
ghost energy. I mean, it was everything on that shoe. So,
That's insane.
yep,
Great pair though.
great pair. Jordan 4 SB. All right. Get the drum roll going for you.
So my number 1 sneaker
I'm
of
nervous after
2023.
the shocking. I have no idea.
Oh, you know it. New Balance 998 C Note with complex concepts, not
Yep,
complex.
yep.
But of course it was that shoe. Like it's
That's fair enough. Yep, that's well.
you know,
That makes sense.
I have 2 pairs, man. This is a shoe that I have wanted for the past 10 years and it finally re-released this year with the reworked midsole. Concepts now is written on the side. 10th anniversary box that's redone. Like I it's just so funny because I almost paid $400 for this shoe, I think in March,
Yep.
to get the 10-year-old version. And I still have it saved in my wants on Goat because I was looking on Goat yesterday.
Fair enough.
And I was like, man, but the second I saw rumors of these going around, I geeked, man. I geeked out. So it's a shoe that I've wanted for years. So I'm very excited they're back.
No,
Maybe not to most because they're going below retail, but
Are they really?
that's just me. They're going like 180, I think, or 190, which
That's valid though. I mean, you got meaning
yeah,
with it. You got a history with it. I'm on board for that.
yeah,
I like it.
I love it. It's beautiful.
I like it.
What is yours though? And
You can hit it.
close my eyes.
Born and raised SB Dunklow, my number 1 for the
Okay.
year.
Okay.
So, funny one about this. So, I never thought that this would be number 1. You could probably go back in podcast episodes and listen to me shit on this shoe, just how it's
Yeah.
too much, and there was too much going on. The swoosh, didn't like it. Then I got an early pair in from Giancarlo Blazoneri.
Mhm.
Supplied me a pair. Got to check it out early. Once you get it in hand, you're like, the materials are insane. Like that inside sock liner leather, it's like it's so high quality. And then I was like, all right, it's kind of growing on me. And it has literally nothing to do with him passing or born and raised. This is purely like I like the shoe itself.
Yeah.
trust me, I paid $680 for these. I did not like doing that. I hated doing that. Every moment of it. It just it burned.
Oh my
Honestly, I think it was
god.
like 780 too, because I remember I paid high and then they started to drop down and now they're like 500-600, but paid too high on them.
Still.
Um,
Yeah.
and then I I was in LA for the Factory Lab release, and this was like 2 weeks before they dropped. And there was a guy at the hotel working, wearing a pair of these, and he had these sweet cargos on, and they just looked so cool. And I was like, these are insane. Ended up not getting them, paid resale for them, got them in hand, and I was like, I love these. And then I wore them to the Timberwolves game, and I fell in love with them. And it was simply the materials. Everything about the materials was perfect. They're high quality, and the blue and white. Usually, I'm not a blue shoe person. Like I've never been a UNC fan, never been like that. But they just work, man. They just work.
Yeah.
They're comfortable. They look cool. It's an SB. They're gonna be so expensive in 15 years. I mean, they're gonna be
That's true.
so expensive. So, born and
Like, I
raised
want to
SB.
disagree with you, but I had the exact same thing happen to me because I don't think I ever saw or held these in hand until it was like Sneaker Con Atlanta. That was
Yep,
earlier this year. Someone had them at their booth, and I just saw them, and I was like, "Oh, I'll pick these up because I'm doing like my little in hand shot at early pairs." And then I like actually looked at them and was touching them, and I was like, "Wait,
these are
this is
nice.
like this
Yeah,
is gas." I was like, why do I love this shoe in hand so much? Like,
the translucent outsole is definitely my favorite part too.
oh,
The
dude,
translucent
just the
outsole and the
branding on
sock
the
liner is
bottom.
just so nice on them.
I agree.
So
I I will say I would have to use my Uno reverse card on this pair because I was totally dogging them.
yeah, no, I was
But
too, and that's typically. I mean, that's
that's
I
how it
was
is.
dogging the unions too, and that's a top 5 shoe for the year of me too. But I mean, it's just it is what it is. Shoes grow on you. I'm not gonna deny it. I forgot on the turf on the inside, like everything just looks.
Yeah,
It's just a good shoe.
it's just
So
so much detail on it, and I think that's sick.
yeah.
I'm here
So
for it.
there you
It's a
go.
good list.
There's our top 10 of the year.
Yeah.
Another year
Now
at
you
it,
have
man.
to now you have to let us know who had the better list. It
Yes,
was
please do.
it was Charlie, but it's fine.
I think mine was more mainstream, which
Oh yeah,
it's our personal
for
list.
sure.
Who
Yeah.
cares? But yeah, I think mine was
Yeah.
more
It's what it is,
SB's
dude.
born and raised, and then
Those
Haritos top
fours,
3.
man. I just I want those so bad. I just could never wear them.
Yeah,
Could never wear
fair
them, so
enough.
I have to hate them until I die now. I'm like, oh,
Yep.
she's ugly. I hate that. I would never. But oh man. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening to another episode. Yo, wait, hold up. I'm pretty sure this is episode number. Are we on 50?
No way this is 50. 50?
Hold up. Yeah, this is episode 50, dude.
What?
Yeah,
That's nuts. Holy. Yeah, it is episode 50. And this is
that's crazy.
kind of what we planned, last one of the year, too. So,
Yeah, we didn't even, that part wasn't even planned.
no,
So
that's
it's
nuts.
just like fun.
So, yeah, one a week for, I mean, 50 weeks because we've done one a
Yeah,
week and then we've skipped a lot of weeks. And wow, 50
it's crazy.
episodes. Go
Here's to
us.
50 more,
Yeah, the
baby.
best part about it is like I feel like we're just getting in our groove
I know.
and we're past 50. So,
I love it.
50
Just wait till
episodes.
we're at 100.
That's crazy.
Then we're going to be a problem.
Well, hey, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening this entire year. We're just gonna keep going. I mean, it's only up from here in 2024. Get some cool guests on. Really dive into the Rolodex of who we got on call, and let's get some real guests, like
Mm,
some people would not be expecting. Get some clips out. Let's do the work. So yeah, great year.
yes, sir.
Thank you, Seth.
Yep.
Editing,
Thank you,
appreciate it,
Charlie. Oh,
dude. We nailed it.
stop.
It's fun.
Oh, stop. All right. We'll catch y'all later.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.